Let me say that I'm not happy about the subject that I'm about to tackle for a variety of reasons. There's some things about it that make me happy. There's some things about it that does not. Skip Bayless has a show on FS1. It is called Undisputed. And Undisputed has gone through some changes. They're coming back on the air, I believe, this Monday. At which time, Skip Bayless, my former partner on First Take, the man responsible for having me on First Take, the man who jump-started my career on First Take, the man who has a lot to do with me being in the position that I'm in today. So there's a level of gratitude that I will always have for him. And he started a new lineup. He's inserted a new lineup. For that, I'm very, very happy because I know he's excited about that, and I never, ever root against him. Michael Irvin, the playmaker, is scheduled to join him. Keyshawn Johnson is also scheduled to join him. If you read the tweet right there, it says Richard Sherman, Keyshawn Johnson, and Michael Irvin, new dream team on the new Undisputed, new Lil Wayne intro song, Good Morning, next Monday, August 28th, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, FS1. Be there. That was Skip Bayless. I'm not happy because Skip, I'm happy for him. Because regardless of whether we speak once a year, twice a year, or once every 5 years, he's going to always be my brother. And I got profound love for Skip Bayless. But as I'm sure most of you know, we could sit up there and say our brothers from another mother, but it's a little bit different than the love that you have for your brothers of the same ilk. And me, Keyshawn Johnson, and Michael Irvin are just that. I go back over 20 years with Keyshawn Johnson. Just as long with Michael Irvin. They are not just colleagues. They are not just friends. They are my brothers. I have a level of love for them that is hard to even put into words. Keyshawn was laid off from ESPN with the layoffs and what have you. We all know that. It's not official yet whether he's reached an agreement with ESPN or FS1 and all of that stuff. It's not official yet with Michael Irvin, but if Skip Bayless announced it and you know they have an opportunity to do that, the likelihood is that it's going to happen. I don't think it's official yet, but I think we all can see. I mean, we ain't boo-boo the fools here, okay? And for those of you who want to bring up how Michael Irvin's situation is still in flux, because still in question whether the NFL has any jurisdiction over off-duty, behavior that resulted in, the situation with Michael Irvin, I'm sorry, I read that wrong, is that, and I want to be very careful when I'm saying this. Michael Irvin was seen in a hotel lobby. A young lady comes up to him. Michael Irvin and her are seen for about 45 seconds talking to each other. There is no sound. There's only the video. They spoke for 45 seconds, and they parted ways. And this was during the Super Bowl week. And because of that, Michael Irvin was perceived as somebody who got himself in hot water because of accusations of inappropriate comments or whatever the case may be. Before I get into this whole FS1 thing, let me say this. I'm going to support my brother until you show me evidence to the contrary. I'm also going to say this. As a black man, I have never liked nor appreciated the fact that a video could be shown of him doing nothing but talking. We have no sound. And I've looked into this, not just at my place of business, not just at the NFL, but other sources. There has been no sound, no audio incriminating him. We have no knowledge of what he said or didn't say. I have never been in support of his exile. So assuming these reports of him going back to FS1 are true, which I believe they are, I'm happy for him, ecstatic for him, happy for Skip Bayless, sad for myself because I had that brother on Mondays. And I got to tell you, I'm going to miss him. I would encourage y'all all to go on YouTube and click Michael Irvin, Keep It Spinning. That was a segment he did on First Take where he had his Monday segment and he entitled that specific episode with Ryan Clark as his hype man, Keep It Spinning and Breaking Records, baby. It is an all-timer. Michael Irvin is made for TV. I love my brother. I'm going to miss him. Keyshawn, in case y'all don't know, there's a reason that you see Keyshawn half the time with this mean mug on his face looking at everybody, but never that way when it comes to me. I'm his brother, and he is mine. He is one of the realest, most authentic human beings you will ever find on this planet. Knows football inside and out like the back of his hand. And the contribution he made to First Take and he's made to my life on a personal level, both him and Michael Irvin as friends, they know the love is always here for them. And I'm going to miss him too. Having said that, some of you damn trolls out there have acted like I'm supposed to be quaking in my boots because of a new lineup. I don't roll like that. I don't give a shit about competition. I live for it. And as far as I'm concerned, let's get it on. I expect to have my own announcement sooner than later. Now, it ain't Shannon Sharp, because as I reported the other day, he hasn't signed on the dotted line. Nothing's official yet. And stuff ain't done until it's done, because in our business, something always happens. And anybody that knows me knows it ain't done until it's done. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you a little secret. When I agreed to my contract years ago that everybody was reporting and bragging about and all of this other stuff, I agreed to the contract in October. Do you know I didn't sign it until the following March? October to March. Why? Because what people say verbally is one thing. What's put pen to paper is an entirely different matter. It ain't done until it's done. But I want the record to show I don't want my brothers unemployed. I don't want them off the air. I wanted them with me. But I'm happy if they landed somewhere else. And that goes for Skip Bayless too. I don't root against Skip. I just root to be better. But I don't want him to fail. I don't want him to not succeed. I don't want him to end up being canceled and off the airwaves. I'm not rooting for that. I know y'all want me to, but it ain't going down like that.